If you are someone who has photos in the Photos app down here, it looks like this. It used to be called iPhoto, now it's just called Photos. As we get rid of these computers, you need to be thinking about what you're going to do with any pictures that you have in this app. Please realize this is an app and it does not communicate very nicely with other things. So Apple makes it very difficult for us to move things from here to somewhere else, and also keep the organization of the dates. So on your actual computer, these pictures are on your computer, but they're all in these little subfolders, folders within folders within folders, and they're very hard to find, and they're very difficult to manipulate through. So there's really, 2 to 3 options that I'm going to share with you and recommend. Option number 1, which I find to be the easiest option, even if it costs a little bit, it's definitely the easiest, is to back this up to iCloud. By doing that, it saves everything exactly as it is. You can view it the same. If you have things organized by faces and dates, and if you have albums, it keeps everything as it is, and you can view that on all Apple devices. You can even go to iCloud.com and view your images through there. So this is method number 1. You're going to open up Photos, and you're going to go to the Apple in the corner and go to System Preferences. That'll bring up this window. Then you're going to go over here to iCloud and click that. Now this could look different depending on if you've ever opened this before. So if you've never opened this before, you would need to create a iCloud account, and you can do that right here as well. There should be buttons to guide you through that. Once you create an Apple ID iCloud account, then you have all these options here. So a lot of these options are going to be really nice for example, if I click Safari and connect it to my iCloud, you can see it's going to allow me to merge all my bookmarks with iCloud. So that means now when I go on Safari on any device, all my bookmarks will be saved. So I actually do want that, so I'm going to go and hit OK. If you have Notes on your Mac, if you use that, then you can click that and it will go ahead and be backing up your notes. Keychain is your passwords, your saved passwords and things like that. So if you want those to automatically be saving to your other devices, you can do that. Up here you can see is your calendar, your contacts, if you have contacts saved. The mail is something different. That's an iCloud mail, so you don't have to worry about that. But this is the big one that we're looking at right now, is Photos. So I would want to click Photos and go to Options, and I can go ahead and make sure that my iCloud photo library and any albums I've shared are automatically saved and uploaded. If you get 5 gigabytes for free. You can see I don't have a lot on here, but if you have more photos than space available, when you go ahead and click this, it'll tell you you don't have enough storage space. Would you like to pay to get more? And my recommendation, this is recommendation number 1, is yes. It's literally 99 cents a month to get quite a bit more gigabytes of space. The next level up is $2.99 a month. at least that gives you more time to organize and go through things than being stressed out about that. So that's my recommendation number one. It makes it so you can see it on all devices. If you don't want to go that route and you don't care as much about the organization things, then one thing, your second option is that you can just start uploading to your own site, like Flickr or Amazon Photos or Shutterfly, and make your photo books. But that can be very time consuming. The amount of time it takes to upload things and get it organized will definitely take you some time using that method. Option number 3 is to get all of these onto a thumb drive or an external drive. You have a couple options. Number 1 is just start making folders that organize it by dates. So I could have a folder titled, the year 2008, and I can take this file and I can drag it over. One thing for you to be aware of, though, is it's not a quick process. What it does is it has to export it in order to make it into a new format that fits in that window. So it can tend to take some time. So again, you can see export. If you go to File, Export one photo. Oops, I missed. Export one photo. You can make sure the quality size is how you want, full size image, and you can export those photos, and you can then choose where you want to export it to. So this is another option for you. You can see I can throw it right into that 2008 folder. If you have a lot of pictures or videos, it will show you a progress bar, and it will take a decent amount of time to go through that process. But that is another option for you. Then you can take those folders and drag them onto a thumb drive or a hard drive if you have that available space. So those are your 3 recommended options for dealing with your personal photos.